This program is designed to provide general information with regards to the subject matters covered. This information is given with the understanding that neither the hosts, guests, sponsors, or station are engaged in rendering any specific and personal, medical, financial, legal, counseling, professional service, or any advice. You should seek the services of competent professionals before applying or trying any suggested ideas.
Hey there, it's Brian Sebastian, movie reviews and more, so this is going to be funny. Live shows on location are always tricky. Never about me, it's about everybody else. So we have the French in town, which is great. We're at CES, Las Vegas, Nevada. And the whole thing about this is always finding those great products, those great brands. And obviously we're live on K4HD Radio, Talk4 Media, Talk4 Podcasting, and streaming on over 100 outlets around the world. I'm going to take it away, and they're going to talk about their product and show what they have. It's really fascinating. I'm going to have you guys introduce yourself one at a time. You first, go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Amaury. I'm the co-founder of Will Move.
So hello everyone, I'm Kevin Surblade and co-founder too of Will Move.
Talk about why this is important, and if we get a chance, I'm going to bend my laptop down and show what you guys have behind.
Okay, so the idea of our product is to unleash the mobility of people who are in wheelchair by giving them with a very lightweight solution the capacity to go in all road with an electrical assistant on their wheelchair. It means we don't change your wheelchair, we adapt to your wheelchair, and we will support you to go on grass, cobbles, wherever you want with your family.
Yes, let's imagine you are with a friend, family, someone with a wheelchair, and you want to go picnic in the garden, or you want to visit World City. It can be very difficult with your manual wheelchair because the front wheels will stuck in every irregularities of the ground. So what we want to do is to provide them something that you can use to go everywhere you want.
Now, I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to show this wheelchair because this wheelchair is fascinating. Let's see. We can show this.
Okay. You want help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, tiens.
Ouais, je tiens.
Hold
it.
Okay, so this is it. This is Will Move. This is an add-on that you bring on your wheelchair in order to transform it easily. So perhaps I can show you. You just have it. You can easily remove it. It's lightweight, 16 pounds. And then you put it on your wheelchair like this. And in a few seconds, it's installed. And then when you are in the wheelchair, you have a remote. So you just have to put the brakes, put it, you press one button, and then it lifts automatically, effortlessly, what I told you, the front wheel is here. And then you can use a wheelchair as previously, as usual, but you also have a power assist, so you hit one button and it goes. So it's kind of a bit difficult here to present it, but I hope you have the idea.
Move your chair back and put the laptop like now. Try.
Okay, so another demo. Yes, you can comment, Amaury, you are.
Yeah, as you can see, so Kevin is handling the Wilmo device quickly, very light, 16 pounds once again, and a quick connection with a feature of the wheelchair. Like you can see, it did nothing, just make a click, And with a remote control, wireless, it means can be used by Kevin, or imagine if it's disabled people by helpers, for example. You will just click on one button and you will see that the caster wheels on the front of the wheelchair will lift up. And then when you lift up these wheels, it means what? It means you can go all road. You can go on grass, cobble, and so on, because now you have the freedom to unleash your mobility.
Mm-hmm.
On sand.
No. To be honest, you can go if you go close to the beach and you have a little bit of sand. But sand, there is very, very few devices you can go inside, dedicated for safeguard, for example, and so on. So very, very specific one.
So let's put this back up here and tell everybody why this is important and who should utilize this.
So the idea of this product is to use it first for, of course, disabled people, to help them to be able to go to a park, to go at work, and so on. Also for the elder people. You're becoming old, you have pain in your shoulders, for example, but you have a wheelchair, so maybe you want to use it as an help. And then third type of people is the people that, for example, have a son, a daughter, a mother or father in a wheelchair, and you want to help them. As you know, we are remote control wireless here. It means I can use it on the back of the wheelchair. I can climb, for example, a slope with my family, and I can go to the park just for a picnic, for example.
And price point, can you talk about that yet or when it's available in the US?
So this product will be soon available in US. This is Wiggins, the French company. We'll start with France and Europe, and then we plan to sell it too in US.
And give the website so people can check it out. Steele's mom may use this. This is great for people in general, mobility issues, right?
Yes.
Yes. You can have more information on our website, www.willmove.eu. But we are also available on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram if you want to follow us.
And show your shirt, Will.
Yes.
Very nice shirt. You can see. If you are looking for us, we are tagged.
Say, Linda Steele, is your mom in a wheelchair?
My mom is not, but I have a friend who is.
Okay, you got a question to ask?
From the waist down. So I'm definitely interested in this. I'm going to show him this product. We didn't talk about price point. Is that on your website?
Yes, too. The price is for Europe, the one you will find in the website. Currently, we are defining the price, but the idea will be around $6,000.
$6,000? Okay.
When you compare this price to an electrical wheelchair, we are far below. In fact, electrical wheelchair, 2 pain points. When you don't have enough battery, you are stuck there. Second pain point, if you have an electrical wheelchair, then you must have dedicated car. For us, the car is not dedicated. You can use your current car, your current wheelchair. We adapt to you, not the contrary.
Really cool.
What was your audience like here at CES so far?
So you mean the people we see here? So today we have a lot of audience from people, investors, for example, dealers. We saw some dealers as well. Some people like you, reporters, interesting to see this innovation because they are not existing today. So we are very different audience. And what is, I would say, funny in CES is that we have to go to Las Vegas to encounter a lot of European people because they are all in Las Vegas today. So if you want to see a French company, if you want to see an European company, you have to be in Las Vegas, Americas. So this is very tricky.
That product, I was going to add, as I work in with orthopedics and a lot of times with ACL surgeries or osteoarthritis where the patients are like in a wheelchair or a scooter. So this is kind of good after surgery at the patients at home. It's easier for them to get around because they don't have any help. So they might, so I could see a benefit for that. So I just wanted to add that.
Yes, exactly that. We have designed and co-designed this product with disabled people, user, in order to be sure that the product is fit for them, not by them, but for them. And we're also aware with medical doctors, agrotherapists, in order to be sure that this is useful. It has been tested by more than 300 people, and we'll continue the test.
All right, you guys. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if you want to know more, please go on our website, www.willmove.eu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys.
All right, so next up is this great company. They were here last year doing stuff. We briefly talked. They had a really, really good year. So this young lady is going to talk about why everybody's going nuts over their product.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm
Hi.
Murphy.
We can
So
hear
today
you.
I'm bringing this new product, Murphy Hum Bloom. Is it? Okay.
Yes.
So maybe I started with
Talk about how this came about, where you're from, and you're here at CES. What's been going on, and how was last year for you guys?
okay. So this year at CES is our consecutive the third year, and people are crazy about products and they love our booth. It's super elegant and beautiful and attractive and super interesting among all those tech things. It's all about nature. And we make smart bird feeders with #1 in the industry. And this year we have won 3 CES Innovation Awards in total. This one is one of them. It's made for hummingbirds, as you can see here. It's called Murphy Hum Bloom. And it's not just a feeder, it's a world's first 4K smart hummingbird feeder. So it identifies around 150 hummingbird species. So it's smart in the AI way. Not only we do that, this camera here, it has 4K quality. So you see every detail, and with the slow motion, you can capture every wing beat of the hummingbirds. So as the fastest moving creature in the world, with this camera, you see the unseen before. Because with human eyes, you miss like 90% of the hummingbird movement. With this camera and slow motion, you see the detail and you see everything. And we have this design is biomimetic. Maybe you can see this here, looks like the blooming flower. That's where the name comes from. So not only by the style, it also attracts hummingbirds by nature. It feels like the real flower, so they come closer and drink nectar from it. With this design, it also takes the best framing of the picture. Looks like just in the nature. Yeah, so this is about the hummingbirds. And this year we have also won 2 other innovation awards. That 2 other products. One is called Murphy Feeder Vista. It's a world's first 360-degree panoramic feeder camera that you see everything, not just the bird, but also the environment. It also has air pump system that pumps the seed from down to the up, that you can keep the seed dry and clean. So every time the birds come to enjoy your feeding, enjoy the fresh food. And the other one we are winning is the Best of Innovation of CES Innovation Awards. It's called Murphy Bass Pro. That is a smart bird bass with a camera. So you can enjoy the vivid video when the birds come to eat, to drink the water, or take a shower. So you see the interaction of the birds and the water. So in general, we are trying to make smart bird watching accessible to all. Not only we are building this connection between birds and human, but also human and one another, because we have some feedback from our real clients saying that after using these products in the family, they are now having a shared topic among generations. Like grandma and grandchildren is asking, so what's the new bird for today? And they have a topic every day, and are checking them like WhatsApp group every day, and always sharing the pictures and the videos of the birds. So it's a lot of fun, and we are continuing to make new products to satisfying our customers and to bringing this nature to everybody.
Talk about why your booth is important. You have a beautiful booth.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. So the booth just looks like a real backyard. We have a real house and the green lawn, and also the trees and the feeders, and also of course comfortable chairs. So you can have a rest and you feel right away diving in the environment of your self's backyard. So you feel like you are really using the product in the real environment, not like faking or imagine. Yes.
Why are you guys the best in the world?
Wow, good question. Why we are the best in the world? First, we are the first market-ready product in the world. So nobody is ahead of us. And second, we have the most complete production line that you can find any category of smart bird watching gear with us. The smart hummingbird feeder, for example, I have just introduced, and a smart seed feeder camera, and also smart bird houses that you can see the whole hatching and fledgling process for the birds, and the smart bird baths. Also, I would like to mention here that we always put our customer first. Every time we're here, like in the States, we visit our customer backyards so they can give us real feedbacks of the product experiences. So we improve every time we collect real feedbacks. For example, the bird houses, we're adding the remote controller, so our customer never need to worry about the interruption during the process of watching the birds. So that's what we are doing, always put the customer first and always improving our products.
Give your website for everything.
Birdfeed.com. That's www.birdfeed.com. And when you search for our social media, that's Birdfeed by Nephew.
And where can everybody get it?
Oh, yeah, you can buy from our website. You can buy from Walmart and Amazon and offline stores. We sell in Walmart and Sam's Club as well.
And one last thing, what advice do you have for people who started up like you guys and where you are now being the best in the world?
Sorry, I didn't get.
Or where you are right now, talk about what it's like to be the best in the world after coming to CES.
Well, we are so proud to be the #1 in the industry, and every time we are here, is that we want to bring this hobby to more people, because I don't think there are people who don't love bird watching. They just didn't realize that.
All right. Anybody got any questions?
I actually have so many birds in my backyard or like my patio area. And it's kind of cool because I have squirrels that kind of interact with them. So that would be interesting to see how the squirrels and the birds interact, because they're not afraid of each other, but literally they like sit out, because I do have a bird feeder and the squirrels and the birds eat together. It's crazy. So I was just wondering, do you catch that a lot with like other animals, like, maybe the cats with the birds, and you're kind of surprised how they interact?
Yes, actually, although it's a smart bird feeder camera, we capture all the animals visiting the feeder. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And with our newly launched AI, it can identify more than birds, but also other animals. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Terri, this is perfect for what you have, your new place, because next week when I show what the booth is like, the booth is spectacular.
I already have a bunch of hummingbirds that come already, so it'd be kind of cool to add more of them. It's because I'm up in a hilly area, and so there's a lot of wildlife up here with a lot of different colorful birds. So
that's so cool. And although this new product is not available yet, we still have 2 other hummingbird options for you to choose. And that one of them has 2 cameras, so you can see the front and side view of the hummingbirds. A lot of fun.
Nice.
All right, thank you, young lady.
Thank you. Thank you. Be sure to visit me.
Bye. Ryan, take pictures of her booth. I want to see the booth.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to see their booth is just beautiful. Beautiful. All right, you guys, talk about who you are, where you're coming from, and why you're here at CES. What great product that you guys have.
Sure. Hi, everyone. So I'm Roy. Hi, everyone. My name is Zach. So we are representing a company called Sensreal. So we're a young company doing environmental intelligence. Basically, by environmental intelligence, we mean we're trying to improve people's understanding of their living condition. Now, here today, we are launching a new air quality product called AIRO, AIRO. So it's a modular designed air quality, because every room in your living space, they require different sensing instrument. For example, in garage, you might need to sense for the carbon monoxide, and in bedroom, you might need to sense for the PM. So by doing this, we are trying to distribute the sensor based on the people's need, and people can customize and expand their sensor selections. We will gather all the data and collect the data to provide a customizable suggestion for the air quality and how people can further improve their living conditions.
Talk about why this is important for senior citizens.
So the modular design of AIRO air quality system helps to monitor wirelessly, completely cable-free, battery powered. You can put it freely, individually into different spaces according to your need. And also it helps the AI to understand your needs, your practice, your living habits, and help to prompt practical suggestions for you for a better living.
Yeah, and right for the question about why it's important for the senior citizens is that because when people think about the air, it's not just fresh or not fresh. Actually, air consists of many parameters such as carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, oxygen, things like that. But currently, there are no distributed sensing systems that trying to get all the different parameters for the air, and each natural person will have will be sensitive to different kind of air pollution based on the living condition of the specific room. So especially for the senior citizens who are more prone to for the disease of lungs, it will be very important to have a clean air in their living condition. So keep a high awareness of what actually we are breathing is really important for our lung health.
Consider when you do a body check and you get a list of data from the machines, and without a doctor, you can understand the data pretty well. That means you can understand the body pretty well. But with IRO system, AI-driven model, think of you are having an air expert or environmental expert at your home to help you better understand the data.
It's good for gyms and hospitals.
Exactly.
Yeah. Talk about that. The Steele, works in gyms.
Awesome. So the modular design brings the extendability to customers as well, to enable them to grow with their habits. For example, one day you become a gym guy, you probably want to put a carbon dioxide to monitor the carbon dioxide level in your gym space, where lower carbon dioxide may help you to bring more energy when you train. And also, if you become a 3D printing enthusiast one day, you can also just simply add a TVOC pod to monitor the VOC level in the 3D printing spaces. Also,
that unit that you're holding right now, what kind of square footage does that cover?
Usually cover 200 square feet for one pod. You can easily extend to more pods to cover different types and more species.
And you can put multiple pods in one room based on your sensing need.
Okay. And what about price point for that unit?
So for the initial batch that we're launching on Kickstarter, we are including one charging dock as a connection hub and 3 different types of air sensing pods and 1 temperature humidity pod. We're aiming for $180 to $200 for that bundle.
And for the future expandability, each pod will be priced differently based on the cost. I think generally that will be $50 to $80 per pod.
Nice.
What's the warranty on it?
So we usually give out 5-year warranty for each sensor pod. Because previously we are the maker of fire alarms. We make smart alarms that can give you people notification remotely on fire. For that kind of product, we got a sense of warranty that's really important for fire safety. And we are using the same ideology to make this a kind of sensing instrument for the health as well.
Give your website one more time.
Sure.
So welcome to visit us at please sign up for the wish list at airo.sensorio.com. You may also visit our official website at sensorio.com to see our already launched products. We've succeeded to launch products in fire safety industry. That's world's first metal over threat smoke alarm, first metal over threat smoke and seal alarm that get the works with Apple Home and works with Samsung SmartThing, etc. Multiple ecosystem badges.
Anybody have any questions?
I think you answered them.
You guys?
Thank you
Thank you for that.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We have one more product coming up. And then we're going to get into what everybody else has been doing. So we have first dibs on a lot of great stuff coming up. Heather Mariano was here, so the good thing about that, we found some good things, Terri, for the Oscar gifting suite and for her women's suite. It's good. And they're sending us some really good product on things too. So depending who wants whatever, I'm going to send it to your addresses on things, okay? Come on up. I'm going to have you introduce yourself and who you are and your company.
It's I can start.
Yeah.
Yes. This is Reinhard from Dentomy. I'm from Hong Kong, and our company focus on making AI-powered solutions that will empower population to take control of their own health. Actually, going to a dental clinic, they can just do it at their home using their own smartphone or iPad. Yes.
Talk about how this started. Why is this important?
Okay, so let's go back to a few years ago because I am a dentist myself, and then I have a specialist training in the community industry. So most of my work I do it in more underserved communities, in some nursing homes or like aged care facilities. So one of the common issues of these several groups of population is that they simply cannot see a dentist. Either they cannot afford to see one, or they cannot actually walk into a dental clinic. So this will be a huge issue for them because we all know oral health is actually connected to general health. If a group of people cannot get their oral health managed, it will lead to more tooth loss, even to cases like higher risk of dementia, this sort of thing. It will create a lot of extra public health burdens, both to these individuals and to the communities. So that's why it's important to find out a solution that will allow us and allow these individuals to take better control of their own health. And this is why we come up with, okay, we now have so many technology emerging. Everyone has a smartphone, and then we have a better and better AI. So can we do something to put together tools or some sort that allows everyone to monitor their own oral health at their home, at their bed, or their bathroom, and then you will help them to detect any issues early and intervene early.
So that's about toothbrushes, right?
No, it's a cloud-based solutions that you can use on your smartphone or your iPad. You just require a camera. You take a photo of your mouth, and you will give you a report in like 3 to 5 seconds, telling you which area it should be require more attention. It will be brushed more or require some flossing. It will be in red color, and then the marginal case will be in yellow, and then the green one will be this one is all right. So by visualizing such tools on everyone's smartphone, they will be able to brush better accordingly. And of course, for those who keep having a wet area, they can start considering going to a dentist, but it will still be an early stage for them. So you mean you will be still more on the preventive side, and you will not be that costly and complicated.
So why should people want to get this in the future? Why is it important?
Well, all this year we have been talking about primary healthcare. We talk about try to cut the disease from the upstream because you see seeing a dentist, seeing a doctor is so expensive. It's such a difficult to get a booking, these sort of things. So as this kind of tool go ahead, we hope that everyone can take better control of their health. As I mentioned, they will be able to see a more personalized health advice from this sort of AI tools. They can take action accordingly, and then they can improve their health outcomes. You make them their caregivers and also the community. People will have a better outcome as well. And it's especially important for people who do not live in the big cities, people who have less access to healthcare. It will be an even more huge change for them, because for them, they change from no care to have some cares. It will be a huge improvement for everyone. And there are some areas in the world that, for example, in Africa, there are some diseases that will start from gum inflammations, but it do not stop at losing your teeth or pale disease. It continues to eat away half of the face, or can even be lethal. In this case, this kind of tools will be even more meaningful for them.
and give your website one more time.
Let's speak.
Yeah, one more time.
Website.
Yeah.
Okay. So our company website is www.dentomi.bic, C for zebra. Yes.
Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Pleasure meeting you. So we have one more coming up. It's like an ice machine that they make smoothies and stuff with. So Linda Steele, introduce yourself for everybody.
Hi, I'm Linda Steele. I'm an international best-selling author with my book Nerves of Steel, and it's available on Amazon. I'm also a nationally recognized personal trainer at a gym in Itasca called the Hamilton Lakes Athletic Club, but I'm nationally recognized through a company that I used to work for. I was at Bally's way back when, and I was their top female trainer out of 4,500 trainers nationwide. And so that's how I got my start. And from there, I opened up my own gym, and then I went and opened up another gym. And now I'm running other people's gyms, and I'm making them profitable. And I love what I do. I have had some of the same clients for my entire career of over 20 years, and they're spectacular. I also am co-owner of Macromade Meals, which is my daughter's meal company. And we mostly service the Chicagoland area, but we also ship through the surrounding states from Illinois. I've been with Movie Reviews and More and with Brian Sebastian for, I think, since like 2016, 2017. And I love everything about what we do. It's been fun. I stepped away for a couple of years because I was doing some other things, but I'm back now, and it's been a lot of fun.
Terri, and followed by Howard, real quick. And I'm going to introduce you to I think he's one of the best publicists when it comes to CES stuff.
Hi, everybody. I'm Terri Marie. I'm here in Westlake, California. I've been with Brian since 2014. I do a lot of the red carpet hosts for Brian, a lot of the events. We have a great time, don't we, Brian? And then also, I'm in the world of fitness as Linda has, but I've been on the competition side. I placed in several shows, MPC, Fitness America. I placed second overall in Muscle Beach in 2014, which was my first show. So I'm so proud of that. I also act, and I do a little art. I've had my life was kind of put on hold the last 2 years. So I've got a lot of good things coming up this year, which I think I'm going to surprise everybody this year. But also too, I just wanted to mention, I just had, cause I'm trying to, start off this year as my best. So I just had a laser surgery, like CO2 laser on my face. So I have zero makeup on right now. So this is day 6. And like right now, like my neck is really, really red. But it's an amazing treatment for, fine lines, pores, any skin discoloration. And so I do it like once a year. So my skin is really red right now because I'm only on day 6. So I can't really wear any makeup for another 3 days. So I was interested, Brian, are there any of those beauty tech companies there today with the lasers or anything at CES?
There's all kinds, Terri. You wait till I get them. And then Howard, real quick, because I have Steve next to me who had some of the best brands the last couple of years that we've had on doing CES and throughout the year. Howard Wiggins, tell them who you are.
Howard Wiggins, Interior Design. I've just launched my business again for the second time on the national billboard. I'm the first interior designer ever to do so, and it's keeping me up day and night. I'm getting a lot of reaction already. I bet when I get off this interview, I probably got 50 Facebook things to answer, but that's okay. I can do it, and I'll keep going. So, but, I like this stage of my life. I do what I do because I enjoy it, and I do the same thing on my day off as I do if I work. I love to shop, and there's no denying that. So let me do it for you.
Can you tell them who you are, why you're here, and some of the companies that you've had over the years, and what you're doing now?
Thank you, Brian. And I can see you love to shop, Howard. I mean, you're definitely a stylist. There's no question. So yeah, I've been working with Brian for a number of years. we run a PR shop out of the Washington D.C. area in Denver, and for the last 20 years, we've been representing clients at CES.
Some of the best companies.
Thank you. Well, we've had some great ones over the years. Everything from robotics to food tech to health tech. This year, you've already heard from a couple of our clients, and Brian has spent a lot of time with our Tombot client, the robotic puppy for seniors with approaching dementia, and that's been great. And in a few minutes, you're gonna hear from one of our favorite new clients. If you're a fan of 7-Eleven, you're gonna love what these guys have to offer. Even if you're not a fan of 7-Eleven, you're still gonna love it. But really grateful to Brian for always putting my clients on his show, and I always love watching it. A lot of times I'll just throw it on and see who Brian's got going. So again, we're really grateful, and if any of you guys make it out to CES, it's the time of our lives, right, Brian?
It's fun. The people that you meet around the world is great.
Yeah, it is. And I'm, over those 20 years, I've made some very, very good friends. So now I'd like to actually turn the chair over to my client, Andrew Highway. Brian, take it away. Andrew, all yours. Good to see everybody.
Good to see you.
All right, talk about why this is fun, because I didn't know about this. So is it Slurpees? Anything to go with something like that, or what?
You're on the right track. It's that type of drink.
Okay.
Hi there, everyone. My name's Andrew Highway. I'm the CEO of Explosion. Thanks very much for having me on this show, Brian. Thank you. So what is it we do? We're the first ever company to have a home use machine for frozen fizzy slushies, frozen carbonated slushies. I mean, you mentioned that you heard the word or the brand name Slurpees. It's that type of drink, the kind of drink you would get at 7-Eleven. So we're the first ever to do it for the home market. But we also do normal non-fizzy slush drinks too, and we also do ice cold sodas. So we have one machine that kind of does all of these different types of drinks. And basically the way it works is we have a single portion system, so it runs off a syrup capsule. So we have different capsules with different flavors, different drink types, sugar, non-sugar, sugar-free. And basically you take your capsule, you put it in our machine, you add drinking water, there's a small CO2 gas bottle there, and it makes your drink, and you can have a drink in as little as 2 to 4 minutes. And if you know about other slush machines that are on the market, which are non-carbonated, but ones you can get at home, they take 30 to 45 minutes on average to make a slush drink. So with our single portion system, we use a very high-powered refrigerated freezing system, and essentially, I say between 2 and 4 minutes, you have your drink, and then after that, we have a short 1-minute cleaning cycle, and following that, you can make a completely different drink, different flavor, whatever. So you have that flexibility, and so that's essentially what we're doing.
What kind of drinks are you like?
Well, I love frozen fizzy slushies. That's how I got involved in this. Essentially, I just got fed up with always having to travel, get in the car, go to a gas station. I mean, even in Britain, these kind of drinks are even harder to come by. You have to travel even further to get them. And I started thinking, I love these drinks so much. I have done all my life. There must be somebody who's making them for the home market, right? So I started into it, and there was nobody doing this. So I thought, okay, why are they not doing this? There's loads of, this is more than a 1.2 billion a year industry in the USA alone. Why has nobody done it for the home market? So I started thinking about it. How could I do it? And I love a challenge, and got to working on this 5 years ago. And so here we are at CES, our first showing in the US market, and we're displaying our products, doing sampling and so on, and showing what it is that we're doing.
Is it easy to make?
Yeah, absolutely. You said you're just putting the syrup capsule in, you're putting the water in it, and you press play. In actual fact, our production versions will be NFC enabled, which means that you'll put the capsule in, the syrup capsule in. It will identify the drink type, the flavor, that it's within by date, everything. So, and then it will ask you if you want to make the drink. You press yes, stand back, and wait for the magic to happen. And then, within a couple of minutes, you've got your drink.
So, put you on the spot.
Sure.
How about if someone's in the fitness industry and they don't want the sugar? You said you have sugar-free.
Sugar-free, yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, for for me, for many people, sugar in your drinks has now become sort of a big deal. And many people, whether they have health issues that prevent them from, having sugary drinks, or maybe, parents who don't want their kids wired on sugar, which is a big issue as well. So for me, having sugar-free varieties of drinks is really, really important. But a direction that I want to sort of move in is to try to see if we can make this into actually a healthy drink, not just something which doesn't have sugar in it, but a healthy type drink. And I think there's a lot of opportunities there in this sector because it's clear people love this type of drink. That's clear, because if you look at the market size in USA alone. But I think that people are as they're becoming more health conscious, they'd like to have more options. And I think that be a direction the industry can really move forwards in the future. Something that we really want to do.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Thank you. Yeah, well, our website, Brian was asking, is www.iceplosion.com. We're also on Instagram as Iceplosion as well. We will have other social media channels moving forwards, but those are our main channels at the moment.
Yeah, last question. Talk about why you're here at CES. What has it been like so far?
I mean, so far it's only the first day, but we've only done one other show with our machine before, which was over at the IFA show, IFA in Berlin. But that's a market which doesn't actually have this type of drink. So people don't really understand it over in Germany for this reason, because they've never tried it. Whereas in the USA, of course, everybody's had these drinks many times during their life. So you're not really having to sell what the product is. You're just having to tell them the solution that we're able to provide for this. So, there's loads of people very enthusiastic about our machine, what we're doing, about these types of drinks in general. And it's really nice being here with something which we can genuinely say is a world first. Nobody's ever done this. In the 70-year history of this, really refreshing drink, no one has ever had a machine for the home market before. And what I also love about the product we've developed is the fact that we can do ice-cold sodas that nobody else is doing in the market. Other people are making soda machines for the home market, but the drinks are only as cold as the water you're putting into it. So you can put cold water in it, but by the if it's a hot ambient day, by the time you've made the drink, you've served the drink, the temperature's gone up a lot since that time. So as with the system we've got, because it's got a very high-powered refrigeration system, a freezing system in it, the drink that is served is as ice cold as you want it to be when it's served. So, it's really nice to be able to discuss all of these different benefits of our machine with other people too. I mean, another key factor is there are a lot of slush machines for the home market at the moment. But, what they are, the systems that are there are basically smaller versions of the commercial versions, the ones that you would get in convenience stores. So you still have to put the product in, you still have to wait 30 to 45 minutes for it to freeze. Now, if somebody wants a different flavor, for example, or different, they have to empty it, defrost it, clean it, put more product in again, refreeze it. It's a couple of hours just to have a different flavor. So when I was designing this system, I wanted it to be a single-use capsule system. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned, it makes 16 to 20 fluid ounce drinks. So they're quite decent portions of drinks. I wanted it to be that, A, you didn't have to wait long for it, so the 2 to 4 minutes. B, very quick to clean, so it's a self-cleaning cycle for 1 minute. And then you're ready to make a different type of drink, a different flavor, whatever it is that you want. So, for me, it's really important, firstly, is the convenience aspect of this. Because, as I said, people don't want to have to travel and, all the other hassles of having to do this or wait for their drinks as well. So we think we've covered that with the 2 to 4 minutes. And then secondly, it has to be affordable too. So the way we've created this system is that where our target price point for the machine is $700 for the machine. And then for the individual syrup capsules, it's approximately $1. So we think that at $1, we're able to compete with other drink types, even that you could buy commercially. And that will motivate people maybe to rethink how they make their drinks at home or how they drink their beverages at home. Because if you have one machine that makes all these different types of drinks, then it becomes convenient. And if it's affordable to do so, then maybe people can change their lifestyle. So this is what we're trying to do and to communicate. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome. I will see you. I'll be at your booth tomorrow. So you know what? The good thing about all of these things is Birdfly, who's on last year, they kicked ass this year. Tom Bot, the dog, he's going to be back on next week. That was 20,000 waiting list for him. Last year we kicked that off. So we're kicking off a lot of these great brands and companies. So they're coming back. So when I'm walking down the floor, it's a good thing that I don't have a camera crew because I would never see half these companies. So I'm really thankful for the publicists because we're getting first dibs on a lot of these things. And if you remember 2 years ago, we had Sky Talk, developed from the CEO from Skybus, the headphones where you're talking to you and no one can hear your conversations. So I get mine today. And so they kicked off. So those companies were all Steve's, brands that he represented, which is why I like working with him, which is great. So that's the good thing. Hey, we got a couple minutes left. So Howard, let's talk about your billboard because I was telling people about it as I was showing things. Talk about that billboard. What's that feel like seeing your beautiful face up there?
I like it. I like it a lot. I've got a lot of friends and people that don't even know who I am make comments on my Facebook. And like I said, I've been up day and night just answering those because I do like to answer my Facebooks all the time. But I was actually out today shopping and somebody said, well, I'm Howard Wiggins. And I had been in that store for years. And she said, well, I know the name, but I didn't know that was you. So I guess having the face recognition, now they know who I am.
See, and that's a good thing. When I was showing, because I walk around and then I get stopped and I don't want to be stopped. Hi, Linda's mom. It's one of those things where I'm telling people about the co-host because they see the numbers. Oh, see that? I love this.
Love that.
I showed 3 people this today. They go, I've seen that guy someplace. I'm like, well, you've probably seen him on a show. It's Howard Wiggins. And then Linda, I was telling them about you because there was a bunch of people in the fit health side of things. And I was showing them, and then certain things come up, and they're like, I recognize that woman. I'm like, you seen Linda Steele? I act dumb. You seen Linda Steele? I'm like, yeah, she looks familiar. I'm sure you haven't seen her on her show, or you haven't seen her in person. You sure? They go, maybe. So the recognizable factor is there for everybody, which makes me happy. And then Terri said, you come up the most with me in a lot of the reels. They're like, okay, we've seen her before. We know she does red carpets, but what else does she do? That's what they're curious about. So that makes me happy knowing that you guys are being recognized in different ways that you guys don't even know about. And I'm talking about outside the U.S. I'm so happy about that. All right, so we got 3 minutes. Howard, what do you want to say? Inspiration to everybody. Go. Say something good.
Me?
Yeah, inspiration to everybody.
Okay. Well, just I love interior design. Call me. I can go anywhere in the world now. I'm free. So just a matter of money. That's all. And I'll be there.
Look at all that art you got in the back. You got plenty of money. What are you talking about?
Money for the customer to spend, not my money.
Yeah.
Their money.
Well, exactly. Terri Marie, something inspirational for everybody because you guys, like I said, you guys are getting recognized. You have no idea.
Something inspirational. No matter how bleak things see, there's always an other side, and there's always tomorrow. To keep going.
That's true.
Yep.
Linda Steele, you get the last word. Talk about why people should be involved with macrame meals with you and your daughter, and obviously go out and continue to support small business women own, whether you're owning something or not. It's about the brand, isn't it?
Yeah, really. I'm all about supporting small business. I do it as often as I possibly can, and we've had such great support ourselves. But the inspiration that I wanted to give, just to piggyback off of Terri, is God's plan. You got to trust it. You have to go with it. Sometimes it's not what you think it's going to be, but there's always, like Terri said, good's gonna come out of it. But just one more thing, everybody has to start moving and be active. You don't want to wind up in a wheelchair, at a certain time of your life. So move, get to the gym. It's never too late. That's what I want to tell everybody. Make it an appointment on your schedule and get to the gym 3 times a week. You don't have to do it every day.
And so what gym are you supporting? Because that's, I want to help support that, especially these people come in. I would rather flood them to go train with you.
Yeah, sure. I'm at Hamilton Lakes Athletic Club in Itasca, Illinois. And, but, I also do online training. So I've been doing that for years, and I service people all over the world. I've had clients in almost every country at one point.
All right. Hey, thank you, everybody. And this is one of the reasons why I'm out finding these products. I'm looking for anything that's good, woman-owned. I mean, I found a purse that I know these women will like that changes colors. It's beautiful. I took a picture of it today. I haven't put it up yet, but I'm like, I think women would like that. It's stylish, and they're a French company. And so they made me sit down to pretend I was a woman, and I almost felt weird.
Oh, God.
Purse, but I did. I'll put it up tomorrow. But I liked it because it changed colors, and I'm like, I think the women would like this. So that's what we're looking at. And then Heather was looking at a bunch of things too. It's good. So she's having a good time. All right, so that's it. So thank you everybody for putting up with the round robin. But the reason I do that is companies take off, and it's good to have them on first, get the credit for it, and then they always want to come back. I'm really thankful for that. So as I say, because I got to go to Showstoppers tonight for a beautiful, great party. Have a good night tonight, a better day tomorrow. You see someone without a smile, please give them one of yours because the world needs it. I'm Brian Sebastian, and we are Movie Reviews and More, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, guys.